I'm Randy Edwards. I've been involved in rendezvousing for about 35 years now. I got started in it because I love to shoot. And a friend of mine got me a black powder gun. And he said, you ought to come out and try it. So I did, and I really quite enjoyed it. I've had a great time being involved. That started me into it, and then I got more into the reenacting, the clothes, the other competitions, stuff like that. I've developed a lot of close friendships being in this, which has been great. I've won a lot of shoots. Then there's more to it than that. You get into the Dutch oven cooking, the period clothes, the hawk and knife competitions, all that fun stuff. And it's kind of fun to try to encourage the new shooters to be involved, but yet make it challenging enough that they can still feel good about themselves when they're done. And that's the whole thing about this rendezvous is, when they come out and play and be with us, do you feel good when you leave? And do you want to come back? And if we accomplish that, that's what the whole thing's about.
This mountain man thing has been kind of a new thing. I've only been doing it for about the last 4 or 5. One of the facets that I got involved in with the mountain man thing was being involved with what they call the American long rifles, who reenact from 1750 through 1815. And then I've also recently become involved with some of the mountain man groups. And of course they reenact from about 1800 through about 1840. One of the facets I've done with my reenacting is I've learned how to tan leather, and so I make not only leather, but then I make items out of leather. For example, shot bags and coats and all kinds of things that you could possibly need out of leather. I have traveled all over through Nevada and Utah and Idaho and Wyoming. Next year we're planning a trip back to Virginia to go to Martin Station. A little bit before the Mountain Man era. It's a colonial area which I also participate in. But I do school presentations throughout the valley. Everything as far south as Alpine and as far north as Logan. Enjoy talking with kids and giving them a chance to learn and experience life and be actually able to touch history rather than just see it in a stale old book. And have it be something that they can, it's a tactile experience rather than just names and dates in history and out of history. Part of my favorite thing is just the day-to-day interaction with not only my fellow reenactors, but the public comes through. For example, after the public leaves, we often get together and we tell tall tales and actually communicate face-to-face. And we don't have anything electronic that gets in the way, and so we're actually able to communicate with one another, which is a dying art. And that is a fun thing to do. Take things a little bit slower, be able to enjoy the company of a good friend and a warm meal and a fine dog. And I've done some work at this place, Heritage Park. I actually was one of the people that helped found their Mountain Man area up there, and so that was kind of a fun thing to be able to do the research and put together that. Been up to Pineview, Wyoming. Been to the Mountain Man Museum up there. Very interesting. It's nice to get to know the people as people, and like I said before, as opposed to names and dates in history.